we have, this is the 15th one, I think. I forgot already. I honestly don't, I've lost count how many mega tokens there is. Oh, the title of the video will have it. Anyways, so we have Eat the World is the next one. Of course, you're going to make sure you have the badge from the last game, which was, I already forgot what it was. Natural Disaster Survival. So as long as you have that mega token, you see what you need to do in this game, of course. What the main thing of this one is not that hard, but it's a bit annoying to do. To find a button that's kind of blended into the wall. So it's gonna be random though. Just listen to me. It is a random spot. This is where I found mine. Okay, so I found mine around this area. You can see it. That's what it looks like. The button. It just blends in. I don't know what else to say. It's not gonna. It may not be there. It may be somewhere else. But that is what you're looking for. A button like that. The next step you need to do is open up the Hunt UI. To open up your Hunt UI on the left over there, and there will be a Simon Says. There's going to be these new 4 buttons at the top of your screen, and it's you have to do this 8 times. So it's not gonna be different, obviously, but for me it was just 8. You just gotta do it 8 times. Simon Says 8 times. Memorize the blinking icons. I didn't mess up one time, so I don't know what happens if you mess up. I don't know if it fully resets. I have no idea how hard it is, but as you can see here, do this 8 times, and then you're good to go. Once you do it 8 times, how do you say this? You would hear a noise. A noise would play as soon as you do it 1 time, and that noise, is the cave. This cave has this wall since the beginning of searching for stuff. Always been suspicious, and well, luckily it is true. It is exactly, has been suspicious, and it's used in the token. So, we're gonna head over here, this path over here. Under the cave, of course, you don't want to be too big, but you also want to be too small, of course, because once you reach this wall over here, you have to go ahead and break the wall. And break the wall, you pick up an item, pick up blocks, and throw it at the wall to break it open. Once you break it open, you will find an egg, and the egg is you pick up the egg, you head back to the noob, and you feed it to the noob, basically. So just make sure to get a nice angle on this one here, and just throw it right there. There we go. Once you do that, you pick up the egg and you head back to the noob at the top. So pick it up, pushing yourself. And once you do that, it will now teleport you to a new area. This is a bit difficult, a little bit. There is checkpoints. There's only 1 good checkpoint, but what you're going to do now is you're going to teleport to 2012 Hunt, basically. And you're going to go ahead and just follow the path. And the goal is to head to the top of this area. So, but there's going to be this egg that's going to be deleting the path in front of you or beside you or near you. You need to dodge this egg. So the path you're going to be taking is the right side up the brown mountain to go across the bridge. Okay, that is the first goal. Once you reach the top of the bridge, there's a checkpoint. If you do die at any point, you spawn back at top of the bridge, basically. So like I said, you're making sure you go to the brown mountain first, and you're gonna climb the orange stairs to the top until you reach the bridge, basically. Now the tricky part is the stairs. Okay, the stairs, it gets a lot faster at this point. Once you get past this bridge, the egg will start deleting things a lot faster. So the hard part now is the stairs. The stairs, it's a bit easy. All you do is go slow, because the developers made it where the egg doesn't destroy the full stairs. You will get parts of it that's permanent, and at that point it's just parkour at that point. So you gotta make sure to just make sure you're standing on a piece that can't get destroyed by the egg, basically. So here's an example of this. So once we head over here, you can see that we're standing on pieces that are not breakable, basically. And then that should make it a little bit easier in like progressing. At that point, it's just parkour. So you always just watch where the egg is gonna go. The egg can't kill you technically, but you're looking for pieces that are permanent. So it's just like a jumping puzzle at this point. Wait for it to destroy stuff and go for the ones that are safe to jump on. That's pretty much all you need to do. And you get to the top, and then you're good to go. It's just a slow burn. All it is just get there, get to the end. It is a bit scary though, because you can't really predict where this egg is gonna be. You gotta just have good reaction and just make sure to not stand too long inside the egg, or you're gonna fall through the hole, basically. But you can see here, take it slow, Try not to rush through this part. Just let the egg get the correct path here, and try not to, you know, go get ahead of yourself. You know, no rush really. I mean, you want to get it done. It's a bit tedious because the only checkpoint, like I've said, is at the bridge. So you gotta go do this all over again. So it'll take way too long. Anyway, so once you reach the top here, once you reach this point, that's it. The egg cannot attack you anymore, and you're good. So once you do that, you're GG. Okay, that is the token for this game here. Eat the world. Not that bad, but a little bit difficult for sure. I struggle a little bit on that on the dodging the egg. It's a bit annoying, to be honest with you, but that is all for the most part. All right, that's it. That is a badge. How was this solved, or how was the game found? So there's this code over here. So there's a hint over here that says FF48 MAR 12 cent, and this translates to Fantastic for volume 48 or chapter 48, and it released in March, and it costed 12 cents to buy. And you would take that information and what do you call it, take that information and you take what the comic book's about. It was like Eater of the World, something like that. And well, if it's Eater World or Eater of the World, whatever it's called, then Eat the World would be the answer for that. And that is how that game was the next one, pretty much. So that's that for that. Now that's that token.